with all the latest in news, sports, and entertainment. You're watching the BooneTV Buzz, Iowa's most watched high school news show.
Hello, Boone High, and welcome back to the BooneTV Buzz.
Thanksgiving break has come to an end, and we are back to share with you all the latest in news, sports, and entertainment.
Let's take a look and see what has BHS buzzing.
On Tuesday, November 28th, BHS was honored to host a special guest at a school assembly.
BooneTV's Lily Spurgeon has more on this occasion.
On Tuesday, November 28th, Boone High hosted a pep assembly with special guests from IJAG, AT&T, and the governor's office. The assembly started with gift wrapping contest hosted by the student council. The seniors showed off their wrapping skills and took the win. The BHS Pep Band played throughout the assembly, mixing it up with modern and holiday music. The highlight of the assembly was a press conference by Governor Kim Reynolds. She talked about the importance of IJAG and its role in Boone High School. How has IJAG prepared you for a future career?
Well, it gave me the opportunity to get in touch with local business owners and other people that would help me further in what I want to do as a career.
She then presented IJAG with a $100,000 grant from AT&T.
To announce a generous $100,000 gift from AT&T.
How do you see IJAG using this grant?
I think they're going to use it for expansion purposes. This year they expanded to 4 different schools within Iowa, and Boone's one of them.
This has been Lily Spurgeon from BooneTV.
On Tuesday, November 14th, BHS held their annual Fall Blood Drive.
BooneTV's Maggie Moeller has more on this event.
This past week, students came together to help a cause by donating blood.
I've donated blood every year I've been in high school. So for the past 4 years, I think twice a year.
I have helped with the welcome table. I am an escort right now, and I have donated as well.
There are some plus sides to donating blood, including the rewarding feeling of helping someone in need.
I just like the idea of that I'm helping. They say you help at least 3 people when you donated, so I'd like to think that I'm saving lives while earning my red cord for graduation.
I'm doing the blood drive because I enjoy helping out, and this is a good way to help people in need.
This has been Maggie Muller from BooneTV.
Many students at BHS take part in unique hobbies and activities.
However, one group has taken their interest to another level.
BooneTV reporter Emma Ellsworth has more on the Aquaponics program.
Boone High School offers a wide variety of classes that touch on many different subjects, but sometimes students want to study a topic that isn't offered in a regularly scheduled class. Sophomores Sydney Woodruff and Ashley Barrett and junior Braden Hay discovered an interest for aquaponics and have been working on their aquaponics project for 2 years now.
When I was in 8th grade, we went to the World Food Prize, and I saw a speaker talk about aquaponics and how he implements it into schools, and me and a group of other kids in my class decided that it would be fun to try at our school.
This independent study is unlike any other class offered at Boone High School.
Aquaponics is the utilization of fish waste in order to take the nutrients from the waste to make plants grow sufficiently.
This project is not only beneficial to the students' learning, but is also beneficial to the environment.
This is beneficial to our ecosystem because it allows us to use less of our resources in a more efficient way, allowing more plants with less water.
This project has been in process for 2 years, and these students are looking forward to the end result.
End goal of the project is to effectively convert the waste of the fish into biomass that can be used for the plants, so that way the plants can grow quickly and effectively.
We want to branch this project out as much as possible to show everybody this STEM-based learning so that everyone has a way to grow.
This group is looking forward to spreading their knowledge of aquaponics with the school and eventually the whole world. This has been Emma Ellsworth from BooneTV.
On Tuesday, November 21st, the girls' basketball team traveled to Nevada to take on the Cubs.
BooneTV sports reporter Victoria Lewis has your recap.
Welcome back to another season of Torador basketball. This matchup is between the Boone Toradors and the Nevada Cubs. Let's get to your highlights.
To start off the game, Boone junior Maddie Danner hit a 3 to give the Toradors a quick 3-0 lead.
Nevada came right back with an offensive rebound and put back by Lexi Kuldeka to make the score 3-2. The teams continued to trade baskets throughout the first quarter, resulting in a 10-10 tie at the end of one. The second quarter was more of the same, but Nevada made a run to pull ahead 24-21 at the end of the first half. In the third quarter, Boone continued to trail until freshman Emma Dighton hit back-to-back three-pointers to gain the lead. Both teams displayed more offense, and Boone held on to a 40-38 lead going into the fourth quarter. Their back-and-forth battle throughout the last quarter, it all came down to the last possession. With 3 seconds remaining, Boone's Caitlin Shadle drove through the lane for a layup and the win. This gave Boone a 50-49 victory to open their season.
We had to go, and Maddie passed me the ball up top, and I saw Claire trying to pin her girl, and I was like, holy crap, like I've never seen a lane that open, and I just went for it, and I knew either it was going to be a foul or just a layup, so yeah.
Boone's Emma Dighton led Boone in scoring with 20 points.
I think some of the big moments were me, Maddie, and everyone hitting their threes and getting good layups.
After another win over Webster City on November 25th, the Toreadors started their season 2-0 on the season. This has been Victoria Lewis from BooneTV Sports.
On Tuesday, November 28th, the boys basketball team hosted their first home game of the season.
They took on the Newton Cardinals, looking to start their season 1-0.
BooneTV Sports reporter Quentin Wilson has your recap.
Welcome back to another season of Toreador basketball. The Boone boys basketball team is looking to take their first win of the season in this non-conference matchup against the Newton Cardinals. Let's go to your highlights. The visitors started the game hot. Newton senior Taylor Ryan received the ball in the corner and hit the three-pointer to put the Cardinals up 3-0. The Toreadors came right back with Boone senior John Herrick driving down the lane for an easy 2, making it 3-2 Newton. But the Cardinals would go on to score 9 straight points to take a 12-2 lead. The Toreadors started to come back when senior Trevor Van Pelt forced his way to the hoop for the deuce. But Newton would dominate the rest of the first half and take a 40-15 lead into the locker room. Boone attempted a second half comeback when Herrick scored a layup to pull the Toreadors within 20. Boone Jr. Justin Aspengren contributed to the comeback attempt when he stole the Newton pass and dished it off to Dresden Wilson for a layup. But the Toreadors wouldn't get any closer and struggled throughout the rest of the game, which resulted in a 61-38 defeat. Boone moved to 0-1 on the year. This has been Quentin Wilson from BooneTV Sports.
As with every high school in the world, dating is a very popular topic.
But sometimes it can be confusing as to what constitutes dating.
Anna Olson is back this week to ask the question, what's the deal with talking?
Hello, Boone High. I'm Anna Olson. Have you ever witnessed something to make you wonder, what's the deal? In this segment, I will give you the latest scoop on current events and my opinion on them. And I may even ask for yours. So the other day, I was walking down the hall with my guy friend when all of a sudden, a student interrupted us with the question,
"Are you guys talking?"
Well, yes, is the answer. Yes, we are moving our mouths and making conversation. But there seems to be a new definition of talking. So what is the difference between talking and dating, Boone High?
I think talking is a step before dating, but he just won't ask you out.
Well, I think talking is like, getting to know a person, and then dating is like, you know the person, so, it's a great time to date, so you can go out with them, buy them stuff, buy them food.
Talking is when it's like the stage before you're dating, and I think that it's kind of nice because you get to know the person.
No opinion.
Boone High gave their opinion, and now here's the Urban Dictionary definition. Talking to someone is a relationship status that is defined by being single, yet reserving yourself for the person you're talking to. Well, personally, I think the definition of talking is the unwillingness for either person to get off their butt and make a commitment. Well, that's all for today. Please tweet me with your thoughts. See you next time on What's the Deal?
Your two favorite movie reviewers are back with their thoughts on the latest addition to the DC franchise, the Justice League.
Here's Maggie Muller and Brian Bingaman with 2 Doors and a Movie.
world remains in mourning after the death of Superman. Violence, acts of war, and terrorism are all on the rise.
I had a dream. It was the end of the world.
Invasion.
Hello, Boone High, and welcome back to this edition of Two Doors in a Movie. And as always, we're your hosts, Maggie Muller.
And I'm Brian Bingaman, and in this episode, we will be reviewing Justice League.
Justice League is the unification of the DC superheroes. When Batman discovers a new villain trying to take over the world, he assembles a team consisting of Wonder Woman, The Flash, Aquaman, Batman, and Superman. The 5 heroes join together in an attempt to defeat the villain Steppenwolf. I think the movie deserves a 7 out of 10. It did a great job with adding in humor to break up the seriousness of some scenes. But the villain is presented as a flat character with a background that is messily scattered throughout the film and had an unsatisfying end note. But I enjoyed the characters and how they really came to life on screen, and the plot was an overall emotional roller coaster that had me on the edge of my seat wondering what was going to happen next.
I think the movie deserves a solid 8 out of 10. They did a fantastic job pulling all aspects of the DC universe together. The plot had great sequencing with an excellent use of pacing. The villain was kind of a weak character, but the movie was trying to focus more on the aspect of bringing the league together, I guess. However, that is no excuse for a poor villain. I also thought they could have went into a little bit more detail with a couple of the characters, but it was a solid movie. That's all for this review. Check back next month for our review of the highly anticipated Star Wars The Last Jedi.
This has been Two Doors, and we'll see you next time.
This week, BooneTV's Ryan Anderson decided to ask students what they enjoyed watching before their high school years.
Here's the fan favorite question of the week.
Question of the week. Question of the week.
In a world where TV was run by Disney and the entire world was infected by what is now known as kid shows.
Ed and Eddie, because that relates to me and my friends so much.
My favorite TV show is probably Scooby-Doo, because I really like seeing all the monsters.
Which way did they go?
They went that way.
Oh, thanks, man.
It's all right.
My favorite TV show as a kid was Dragon Tale because my grandma got me this blanket that she had homemade sewn, and it was just the most iconic thing. I still have it.
Saved by the Bell was my favorite one because I wanted to look like AC Slater.
My favorite show as a child was probably The Wiggles because it's the show I remember most fondly because I used to dance to it a lot.
My favorite show as a kid was The Simpsons because it was crass, had fun characters, and I actually enjoyed it more as an adult.
I like Blue's Clues because it's about a blue dog and blue dogs are cool.
Question of the week. Question of the week.
Thank you for joining us for this week's news show. We will be back next week with all the latest buzz at BHS.
In the meantime, please head over to BooneTV.com to check out all of our latest videos and written stories. While there, don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And now, from all of us at BooneTV, make sure that you stay safe,
stay cool,
and have a great week, Boone High.